Hey, hi Anagha. Over to you. Salesforce is your passion and you have been training a lot of professionals on Salesforce. So, if one has to talk about Salesforce, what is that you would want to tell about Salesforce?
Before we actually discuss about Salesforce, I would just want to take a second and talk about the age of customers. So we know we are in an environment where people want instant personalized service, whether it is chat or email or tweet. Okay,
Correct. Yeah.
and then in this process, there are millions of devices being used, lot of data is being generated, and the outcome is that this data, whatever data the customers are generating, is not getting analyzed to generate meaningful actionable insights for businesses.
Correct.
Okay, the
Yeah.
customers personalized service is getting affected. Okay, so that's where actually the Salesforce, I would say, contributes the most. Salesforce is a CRM at the onset, okay, which actually gives a 360-degree customer service. Okay, it helps business to do a 360-degree customer service, and on top of that, okay, it is not only a CRM, it's an entire platform.
Correct.
Okay,
Yeah.
on which you can develop lot of things, you can do any kind of requirements.
Yes,
Okay,
and it gives lot of insights in terms of getting the data analyzed and have lot of predictable analysis,
analysis
and if the business calls can be taken.
can be taken, correct.
Correct. Yeah.
So with all of this, and because Salesforce has a lot of apps which are pre-built for the services for various kinds of business, for various domains like healthcare, finance, and uh, everything, so it also helps you to develop the apps in a very fast way as compared to other platforms, as compared to the legacy applications. The app development is fastest.
Correct. Yeah.
So that's why, and Salesforce is advocated by top platforms. For example, Salesforce has been keeping its position in Forbes most innovative companies list for last 7-8 years. It is in the first 3 to 5 ranks.
Yeah, it's been a top rated organization. Yes.
Yes,
And
right.
lot of youngsters do have a very strong passion, they want to learn about Salesforce. So in terms of learning capabilities, in terms of an employment opportunity, in terms of developing Salesforce as a skill, what is the 2 3 strong tips which you would want to give?
Okay, so let me tell you that Salesforce itself is saying that by 2022 they will have 3.3 million new jobs in the market, which means there is a huge requirement for Salesforce skilled professionals. Salesforce is also going to be, as per them, it's going to be number one tech skill. Okay, so with all of this, the easiest way that Salesforce itself advocates is their own learning material. Salesforce has a beautiful array of self-learning material called as trailheads. So anyone who wants to know anything about Salesforce can just go to trailheads.salesforce.com. Okay, they also have career paths outlined for various. So you want to be a developer, Salesforce has a beautiful career path for you, chalked out. So everything that you need to know, right from what are the skills required, what are the prerequisites, to what learning should happen, and the self learning material, as they called as called as trails, to
Yeah.
follow up that entire thing, so can be used to learn and to make a very successful career. And just to conclude, I would say, as compared to the traditional developer skills also, or as compared to the other traditional skills, Salesforce jobs have minimum 1.3 to 1.5 to even twice as many as much as salaries as compared to the normal jobs.
So those all are aspiring a very strong tech combination plus and futuristic career combination. They definitely should get into the Salesforce and can make their career happen. And the skill definitely is the future need of the.
Future, absolutely.
Yes.
No doubt about that. I would recommend everyone who wants to make a career, whether as a developer or as a QA, or even as a business analyst, as an administrator, marketeer,
They should
go
go in
ahead
for an
and
Salesforce.
yes,
Yeah.
go ahead and learn Salesforce.
Okay. Anything else which you feel as in Salesforce profession and you feel that yes, these are the 2-3 competencies if you feel if any person is having, let they could be the best fit for the Salesforce professional?
Okay, I think the most important competency, at least whenever I do recruitments and whenever I look for people, the most important competency I look for is the attitude to learn new things. Salesforce platform is continuously evolving, which means that if you want to be on Salesforce platform, you should be ready for constant learning. So attitude to learn obviously is required. In today's world, you should have good communication skills, you should have good analytic skills. So if you have these two things, I think you should be able to make a career in Salesforce. Anybody could be there.
Thanks, Anagha. It was real pleasure talking to you. Make India skill. Thanks, Anagha, for all your Salesforce related inputs. See
You're
you
welcome,
soon.
Vijay.
Yeah.
And it was my pleasure to be able to contribute to this initiative.
Thank you. Thanks. Bye bye.
Bye bye.